I wanted to talk to you for a minute about Call of Duty Warzone. This is a new free battle royale game. Battle royale is the genre of PUBG, Apex Legends, Fortnite. Um, in the past, it was kind of Fortnite had the building aspect and some fantasy. Apex was more futuristic, and PUBG was realistic. Warzone fits into the realistic side of things, and it kind of kicks PUBG right out of the competition. Like before, you had three different types of battle royales, and Warzone is the same type as PUBG, but it's so much better. The graphics are amazing, etc., so forth, and it's free, and you can crossplay. So you can play against your friend who's playing on their computer, and you can play against your other friend who's on their Xbox and PlayStation. I hate PvP games, but man, and Modern Warfare has been so much fun. Yeah, that's the thing. Even people that don't like this kind of shit will like Warzone. And it's free. And the question I want to answer in this is, a lot of you are playing Warzone for free. I'm not really going to... somebody asked if they could join me. I'm not really going to play. I just wanted to talk a bit. I might play at the end. But um, a lot of people are playing Warzone for free, and they might be wondering, is it worth it to pay the extra money to get the whole thing? And the answer is a resounding yes. There is so much to this game. It takes up like 100 GB. So let me warn you about that first. You need room on your hard drive. And here's the thing. So this is in the middle. You can download this for free. This is Warzone, and Warzone has different modes. One of the best of which, or if you're not very good at these types of games, you'll like the plunder mode. The plunder mode isn't about killing, it's about collecting money. And when you die, you respawn automatically. So it's different from the other games where you walk around collecting loot for 15 minutes, and then the first guy you meet shoots you in the face, and then you got to start the whole game all over again. No, in the blood money mode or the plunder mode, you can just respawn. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter if you die 50 times. You still have a chance of winning because it's about collecting money and doing contracts and doing little missions. Hate P versus P. This game caught me off guard. Yeah, other people are saying they hate player versus player games, but they still love this. So this is Call of Duty Warzone. It's 100% free. You can get it on pretty much any system, and you can play with friends on any other system. But if you pay the money, and it's on sale right now, I do believe, you get the extra stuff, which is, you think it's mainly just the single player campaign, but it's a lot more than that. The single player campaign is amazing. It's like the best action movie ever, and you're a part of it. But when you go over to multiplayer here, this also it comes with the paid part. And in multiplayer, let's go to filter here. These are the different games you have in multiplayer. Team Deathmatch, Free For All, Cyber Attack, Domination, Search and Destroy, Headquarters, Hardpoint, and Kill Confirmed, Capture the Flag, Infected, Gun Game Reloaded, Team Deathmatch 10 versus 10, 10 versus 10, Mosh Pit. So you get all these different games with different rules. And you think to yourself, yeah, but so many games, they're all going to be dead. Nope, because you just go to quick play, and then you randomly play the different ones. And if you don't like quick play, you don't some of the modes you don't like, you can just go to filter and filter the modes that you don't like out. Or you can go down here and pick on specific game modes that they're featuring today. So you could do, yeah. And sometimes the featured ones have some filters or some adjustments that make it different than the regular game. Okay, so is that it for multiplayer? No, because you go over here to co-op, and in co-op you have all these like special online missions that you can do with other people online. That was redundant, that sentence, sorry. So these are co-op PvE missions, co-op. So you hook up with your friends online, and it's you versus some really hard mission, and you have to revive each other and whatnot. And yeah, and Overwatch does these kind of PvE missions, what the heck, missions sometimes, but it's usually only like for Christmas or a couple times a year. This is all the time, and there's more than one. There's special operations, and then there's classic special ops, which was like an update. There's a survival mode where there's like waves of enemies that come in, and you have a few seconds between each wave to like build defenses and plant bombs and reload your stuff. TLOU2 is complete shit. I don't know what that stands for. Yeah. So, and you can do, and check this out. This is crazy. This kind of blew me away. When you're doing the online, I'm sorry, let's get out of co-op. when you're doing online multiplayer, you can do it in split screen. If you look in the top right, under it says rank 95, a little bit under rank 95, it says add controller for split screen. You can actually sit with a friend and play on a team online versus, like, you can't do that with Fortnite, you can't do that with PUBG, you can't do that with Apex Legends, you can't do that with Overwatch. This is the only game that supports local split screen and then online battles. It's great. It is so great. I get to play. My son loves first-person shooters nowadays. Just he's 11 years old, and only recently has he gotten good enough to play them. But he's good. He's really good, and it sucks because we both like online shooters. So often we're just taking turns playing Apex. I'll play a game of Apex, then he plays a game, then I play a game. And he's not much into watching, believe it or not. So I don't mind watching him play, but he doesn't really like watching me play, so he gets bored. But with this, we can play at the exact same time. It's amazing. Play Battlefield 1 a million more times more. Okay. Yeah, somebody says they prefer Battlefield. I've always been a Battlefield guy. But the thing with Call of Duty is I've always disliked Call of Duty Modern Warfare games because it's a bit too twitch reflexes. It's about being as fast as possible, and I kind of like the more strategic aspects of Battlefield. But recently, it just takes some practice is all it is. A lot of people hate these games because the first time they play them, they just keep getting killed again and again and again. It just takes, you just gotta stick with it. It doesn't take that long. After 2-3 days of playing it and sucking, you'll start to be average. And once you're average, you'll start having fun. And then after a while of being average, you get to above average. and then you'll really start having fun. But a lot of these games nowadays, they match you based off your skill level. So if you suck, in theory, you should still be having lots of fun. Even if you suck, you should still be getting lots of kills because the game should be matching you against other people who also suck. So it should be fair. And that's one of the best things about games in the 21st century. The fact that you're down to play sometimes. I'm going to play in a second. I'm going to stop this video if somebody wants to add me. I guess someone is trying to add me now. I got a friend request from the lamb sauce. So yeah, I'm going to be playing. I'm going to play today. I recently had a comment on Facebook. They're like, "Why are you playing video games? You shouldn't play video games unless you got 100 grand in the bank, like 100 grand US." First of all, you don't know how much money I have in the bank. It's not 100 grand, though. That's a safe bet. Second of all, it's COVID right now, and even though my country isn't under lockdown, I do tours, so nobody can enter Taiwan. I can't. I had 3 tours canceled thanks to COVID, so I've lost a lot of money, and I've got a lot of extra free time. I am teaching English, but I only teach a few hours each day, so. What a ladyboy lover for saying that. Yeah, ladyboy lover. Okay. Yeah, no, it was a kind of a dick move. That's like saying you need 100. I understand, but to be honest with you, I don't totally disagree with it. The point he's making is you need to have financial security in life before you start wasting hours, hundreds of hours on video games and other things. If you're not working to improve yourself and improve your quality of life and improve your future, then why waste time playing games that aren't useful to bettering yourself? Yeah, so I'm the only gamer streamer that doesn't play games. I just wanted to talk for a second about the game, and so I don't totally disagree with it, but there are times in your life when there's nothing you can be doing. Right now, I got a video rendering upstairs that I'm going to be uploading to my Patreon, and it takes like a couple of hours to render the video because the 360 cameras are difficult to render. And then in an hour or two from now, there'll be a new video on my Patreon for those of you that support me on Patreon, and I thank you for that. And yeah, so there's nothing really I can do right now. I can't do work on the computer because I like to leave it alone while it's rendering because I don't like to have multiple applications going when something as important as rendering a 2-hour long render is being done. Yeah, so yeah, I don't completely disagree with the video game thing, but there are times in your life where you're forced for downtime. Infected is fun. Yeah, Infected is kind of like a zombie mode, but it's not actually, but the graphics don't change. Once you're infected, you can only use a knife, and then you infect others, and the infected can respawn, but the non-infected can't respawn. So and then there's a timer. So can you outlive the zombies? Pretty much, it's pretty much a zombie mode, just with very different graphic feel. Anyways, guys, that's it. I just wanted to say, for those of you that are playing Warzone and you are wondering, is it worth it to buy the whole game? Yes, it very much so is, because the single-player campaign is tons of fun. And then all these different, I didn't think I would enjoy them, but all these different multiplayer modes are tons of fun. Like, just because some of these game modes last like 5 minutes. Like, you can do a whole game in like 5 minutes, and it's just chaos and people running around just blowing each other away. I really like gun game. Gun game is everyone starts off with a pistol, and when you kill someone, you your weapon gets upgraded, and it's all in the same order, so it's fair. Everyone's running around with a handgun, and then everyone gets like a shotgun, then everyone gets a submachine gun, then everyone gets an assault rifle. But you have to kill someone for your gun to change, and then when you get after 18 kills, once you get to the very last weapon in the rotation, whoever gets the final kill wins the game. I can't add you. It says fail. My name is in the top right hand corner. There's double H's. Maybe you're getting something wrong. Morda13 with an extra H, and then there's hashtag 5818729. It's in the top right of the screen. I've had like 15 people add me in the last couple of days, so I don't think there's a problem with adding me. And someone just added me a couple seconds ago. So, anyways, that's it, guys. I just that was the point of the video, just to let you know that it is worth it to get it, and all the tons of extra game modes tons of people are playing them, and it's all a lot of fun. All right, I need some kind of like outro. Hey guys, M13 here, which is very generic intro, but nonetheless it's become mine. I don't have an outro. Stay moist. Stay moist and rock a dog. Stay moist, rock a dog. Is that a good? No. I'll work on it. Okay, later, guys.